Put it in right there. Yeah. So everybody here, welcome to episode 34 of the Aaron Austin Show. We got Uncle Bam stopping in today at the Monica House, so we appreciate you. Thank you for coming in.
Always, man. Thanks for finally having me, man. This is a blessing.
Hell yeah.
For sure. Cheers to you.
Man, cheers.
So yeah, quick and fast on the promos today. If you want to get with us and we'll run your graphic, kick us a little bit of cash and we'll do that for you. We're trying to push for 300 subs on YouTube, so get to that as soon as possible for us and check out our graphic here real quick. Yeah, I mean, we'll take them as they come. We started bitching at the fan base, man. Subscribe because we got like 1,200 of subscribers. Our followers are it's like 1,500 or so on the Facebook page.
Followers,
and only like 300 people following on YouTube. So I mean, come on.
So they like in 1 in 5 are actually going to follow through and really like.
How I feel having like 300 fans on my Uncle Bam page and then 5,000 maximum followers on Facebook.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
and can we still let's revisit that? Fuck that 5,000 maximum, because I've had few people like request to be my friends, and then I can't then in turn accept their friend request because they have 5,000. So why'd you let them send the fucking friend request to me? If they like, why didn't it pop up at that point? Like, hey, that you can't get.
I check my birthday thing every year. That way I see who got multiple pages. Every day.
I'll bet.
That's a good idea. Yeah. Some people
not gonna wish you 5 happy birthdays. You about to get this one and then lose 4 friends.
Now you making room for new friends.
Yeah, I'm making room for
and you
new
gotta
friends.
like decipher which one's they real one they using right now.
Yeah, that's why I click it.
Right.
Be like, oh, that's the most recent post. You stay. And then if you die, delete you too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Really? You gone?
You don't go for that memorial page?
Nah, man, I ain't gonna hold on to you like that.
Right, man.
I remember you in real life.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Yeah,
we can always go back.
I got a hard time going to funerals for that same reason.
Yeah,
I'm just kind of
I give you shots out on your birthdays and stuff if you was that important, but
yeah, we don't have to like continuously mull over your time page on your fucking.
Yeah,
Facebook
most of my
page.
friends died before Facebook was popular, so they didn't have.
Shit, me too. That for real, I lost like 5 or 6 friends before I was 19, and
you got to dig up your MySpace.
Even MySpace wasn't really a thing.
And dig that up.
And not and like even though MySpace was a thing, like it wasn't like Facebook. Like not every fucking buddy was on it.
They was gangbanging on MySpace.
Yeah, I always think we should bring back MySpace. That should let you say whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah,
Man,
MySpace was raw.
It was. You could you click on their page. You got to your jam is playing.
Yeah.
You're like, what music I like right now.
That's my tune.
You see all kinds of crazy graphics. You know what they was about.
It would have been hella easier to promote your like fucking brand too. Like you could here's my like you click on my page, our fucking podcast could be playing, or your comedy could be playing. Yeah, I mean that would be way fucking cooler.
You can't even do that on.
You get
Facebook
hella more
right
spins that way, wouldn't you?
Yeah, on Facebook. What do we do on
Every time
Facebook?
they click on
I don't own the rights to this.
Nosy, you getting a spin. All these nosy people giving you play and don't even know it.
Yeah, because that would be a lot. You'd be getting clicks and views for them getting on your page. Like,
hey Trump, you might be able to get some people if you add that to your truth.com.
You ain't got to make a new platform. Just pick up the old one.
Just pick up that bullshit he got.
Well, yeah, that bankrupt shit. Any business
Tom
he
will
starts
sell it
is
to
due
you.
for a bankruptcy anytime. But the fucked up thing is, I think they voted and let his ass back on Twitter, didn't they? Didn't Elon Musk let him back on Twitter? Yeah, I think they let him back on Twitter.
Nah, dude.
Actually, some money. You like, hey man, go ahead, throw me a couple dollars.
Well, yeah, Elon Musk like put up a poll like, do you want Trump back on Twitter? And I think that yes.
All right, dude. So this is funny. One of the execs got fired and kicked Elon Musk off of Twitter.
So one of the executives of
Twitter got fired and kicked Elon Musk off. Now, I mean,
how did he do that?
He's the boss. He's going to be able to get right back on. It's no problem.
Oh,
but
they like kicked him.
Kicked him off.
That's funny.
That was his out the door move. Go on, get off.
Yeah, bam! Start a new profile, bitch.
I'm out anyway.
Lose all your followers.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be able to tell you fired me today.
I mean, some people's shit got locked down. Like some people's Facebook, they get locked out and shit. Like,
they locked me out of Twitter.
Yeah,
I had to go be like, hey man, I know I don't post nothing because Twitter's my porn page.
I've heard that.
Yeah,
I don't even.
I heard that too.
Don't follow me for comedy. You ain't getting no post on comedy.
Just booty.
I don't post nothing. I'm just following OnlyFans women and getting the free content.
You're not the first person to tell me
I have heard that too.
that there is a plethora of porn available on
Bro,
Twitter.
my
I was
Twitter
not
is butt
like
and everything. I'm like, yep, it's going down.
Because I've been asking people, how do you use Twitter? Like, what's the platform? I don't.
I used it.
Get
Well,
it,
I use it for sports and entertainment. It's really the only thing ever. I didn't realize there was this giant
like
underground
news.
booty chicks.
Underground. Just they be like, hey.
Well, I never thought to search on. Well, I mean, I never thought to search on Twitter. I guess
You should check out these titties.
I'm an ex-pimp, and then I knew a lot of strippers, and then they friended me. Then it was a rabbit hole.
Oh, you just kind of.
And then after a while, I went backwards, like, get off my friends list, just butt and titties.
So you like you've got like 0 followers. You're not following hardly anybody, but like
man, I'm following all the women. I
landed
got
on
a
you.
couple follow me back out of sympathy. I don't know.
I have
Don't care. I'm
I
not
got
on
no
Twitter for followers.
Twitter.
I'm
Me
on there
either.
for the squirt scenes.
That's always slippery. You better get that. Hey, for all you squirters out there, make sure you get that waterproof mattress pad.
Man, I love squirters.
You got to get that waterproof mattress
I'm a
pad.
cancer.
Though.
I'm a water sign.
Well, it's always nice if a girl's a squirter for sure, because then you know I got you. And now you can't be fake.
You gotta let them squirt a couple times before you go straight down there, because then if not, you get that first squirt, it's a little pee.
Yeah, it's that hot. I heard a girl call it that hot ham water. Yeah. I was like, damn.
That third one, that's straight clear deliciousness, but that first one, you be like,
Oh, sour.
never mind.
That fucking
Get that
ladybug.
bitter beer face from that old commercial. Bitter beer.
What actual? I remember the bitter beer face commercials vividly, but what was the beer that?
I forgot.
Was it Coors or Bud Light?
I don't like beers, but
I don't think it was either one
like
of those.
that Red Dog, maybe. Or
It was. I feel like it wasn't a good beer.
it'd be so hilarious. He'd look it up and it never happened.
Yeah.
yeah.
You discovered a new Mandela effect right here.
Exactly.
I don't shit. We fucking
That
slip
was
into a
never
portal.
a bitter beer commercial.
There was
Like,
never
what?
better beer face.
Keystone Light.
Keystone
What?
tastes like shit. I knew it was like. I knew it was like a shitty beer. I knew it was like a beer making fun of itself, kind of.
Yeah, Keystone straight piss water.
Yeah, it's like the runoff. It's like the runoff of fucking. Well, I
Yeah, and
believe
it's
you.
that dude with dentures, man.
That's why.
Yo.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why.
it was always people with dentures. Like,
Yeah, pulling the dentures out and they can make that
fuck
face
yeah.
up there.
Dude, your
I
fucking
can't-
your mouth disappears.
Popeye
I can do that, and I can't do that.
you ain't got Popeye face?
Yeah, I can take my tops and bottoms out, and my stuff won't mush in. And I pray it never will.
Right. Yeah. Well,
I
yeah.
was like, what happened to my lip muscles?
It's always like a really old white dude look that
That black
does that.
dude too.
Yeah.
Is there? I don't
That
remember.
skinny black dude that's on YouTube. He suck his whole.
Oh wow, I don't.
Oh, this would be all the way back here sucked in. I was like,
Man, you still got to kind of have your job. with
I thought I
saying
could eat some pussy. I know you got a whole pussy pockets.
I mean, and just to use the term again because it's funny, it looks like you'd have a balloon knot on your face.
Yeah. Or you could.
Yeah,
You definitely could.
yeah. I mean, that's sucked in for sure.
Hey, man, so you just recently did the funniest man in Wichita, the funniest comic or whatever it
Yeah,
was?
I just did that.
Funny-
Tell me about that. Tell me, like, how'd that go down?
That's just pretty much
That
for
was several
stage time.
rounds?
Yeah, it's a couple rounds through October. Every Wednesday you qualify. Then in November, the semifinals, then the finals. And shit, I just pretty much now do it just to practice on jokes.
Yeah, bet.
How much time do they give you? 5 minutes?
5
10
minutes, and then the finals 10.
finals 10.
Yeah, and then they judge off. This goes off the judges. Like I remember one year I got all zeros because
It's all judges?
Yeah, all judges. No, they're supposed to go off. Like the crowd pretty much is just there.
Yes.
So they don't take it. They don't take any laughs into. Well,
I mean,
judges should take laughs into account.
They should, because this year I got, perfect scores out of 3, and then the other 2 pretty much, fuck me with no lube.
So
They gave me 2s and 3s. I was like, what?
So what
That's
is it?
funny,
on
though,
a scale
right?
of 5?
I got like badass scores over here and then just nothing.
Yeah,
My shit didn't change. This is
all
the whole-
5s over here for these 3 people, and then these 2s like 2 and
Yeah.
3.
See, that's
whack.
that's
But
crazy.
complimented the shit out of me in the comments.
Yeah.
I got no constructive criticism from you, but 2.
Yeah, this what pissed me off. Like,
like,
how you gonna praise me, but then don't tell me how I can get better since you gave me these fucking petty ass scores?
Yeah, how do I get a 3, 4, or 5 next time? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
how can I
and they
look
just-
better to you?
And they just judge it in like one category.
No, it's like 6, 7 categories.
Okay, 'cause
I
that's
remember
what I
one
wanted.
year I got all zeros because he didn't like my name.
What?
He
You
said
know, like-
nobody's made it with a nickname. I was like, really?
Everyone has a stage name.
Like
now.
Sinbad didn't do that?
Like God Gilbert.
The Amazing Jonathan didn't do that?
Yeah.
Like every dude has a
Andrew
name.
Dice Clay.
Man, come on.
Yeah, that dude's like that dude has
Andy
a really
Kaufman. What his government name, brother? Like
What a
I
weird
had to go to
stand.
the people he would know.
Yeah.
I didn't go Black Comics. I went to the Pilgrim Comics. That way he could relate. And he was like, whatever.
That's a dumbass hill to die on, man. Like, nah, I don't like your name, man.
Well, you can always say
Yeah.
you could always
Got me all zeros, bro.
That's fucking lame shit.
Yeah, like you couldn't get past it. Like you could bring up, hey man, I think you could do better on the name, but like
Bro,
your
I
other
got-
shit was good. Like how are you gonna just like die on that hill?
Prince was a symbol for
I
how
got
many
the best
years?
crowd reaction with 5 black people in there. Like the only person that got a better crowd reaction actually brung a crowd.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's
And then the person that won, nobody thought won.
Really?
really. Well, then that's the
Like everybody
testament
came to me like, well, he wasn't even in the top 3 for me. And that's like
That's wild.
30 to 40 of the people that was in the audience coming to me like, you got robbed. You got robbed. I was like, bro, that's what pissed me off. Like, don't keep coming telling me. I felt the dick.
Yeah, you knew.
I don't need to remind myself that I just got some dick.
Well, you shouldn't be able to pad the crowd with your fucking like family and shit, like and your friends.
Well, but
It's whoever bought the tickets.
Yeah,
it's
We had
true.
to buy our own tickets. And, you know,
to perform?
yeah. No, even be in the crowd to watch it.
Oh, shit.
That's how much the show's going to guarantee to sell out.
Wow.
And they want their money, and I don't blame them.
yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, I don't know how many seats does the Looney Bin take. You guys have any idea?
A little under 200, like 175.
Shit, that ain't
that's not-
bad.
That's not
Yeah,
bad.
it's not.
That's not
Especially if they're filling it.
bad. Yeah, you want a $10 ticket, man. You making some money.
Shit,
Is
was
that what
No, it was 15 and then a $10 internet charge on top of the tax.
So they people paying $25.
Pretty much.
Oh, well,
No way.
it was just the
No,
fee.
more than 25.
No shit.
You 15 for the ticket, 10 for the internet charge, and then the taxes. So it's about
$30. Yeah,
about
30 bucks.
Yeah.
But could you go to the venue and just buy the ticket for $15?
Yeah,
You could and bypass buying it online.
you could have.
Yeah.
but
People don't do that shit.
Yeah.
No, they don't. They'll pay that $10 not to drive down
Especially
there.
my people, they the last minute. I had to go
They at the
buy
door?
5
Yeah,
just to get the 5 in there.
bro. I haven't paid you back.
I had to buy my 5 in advance. Like, you for real trying to watch me? Give me $20.
Yeah, come on, at least give me
Come on,
some.
man.
I'm still losing.
Yeah, it's
Right,
still
yeah.
losing. At least I'm
Then
getting some
I
back.
gave away 2.
Yeah.
So I was like, dang.
Well, so they do that every single year? Is this like
Yeah,
the
it's
third?
every-
How many years? Have
I've
they done
only
that?
participated like I think 5 times.
5
in my
times?
10-year career.
So you made it to the finals this year.
I made it to the finals every year.
Every year.
Are you going to participate
I'm
next
never
year?
the top 3 though.
So that's
But
kind
I'm
of.
the only one traveling being a headliner.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're the only one with an actual professional career.
Yeah, doing
Yeah.
comedy.
And you got and you're doing full hours when you're traveling, right?
Yeah, I'm doing
Hey,
45.
there's
to
a
an
bit
hour.
for you right there, man. Write that bit out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No shit. No shit.
You gonna do it next year?
This year when Biggs told me I got robbed.
Right.
Well, he was like, "Don't let it get you down." He ain't never tried to console nobody after no finals. Biggs
Well,
don't care.
Right.
Well, then it kind of feels like the whole room feel like that someone won that didn't deserve it.
It's a hard industry.
I don't want to. I don't know who that is. So
I mean,
don't
he
come
did-
at me,
he-
bro.
He
So-
deserved it for that night, I guess. I don't know. I don't
Do you,
care.
did you watch everybody else's set, or do you just not?
I mean, because honestly, bro, they doing the same sets, most of them, and they're
You've seen
reading
most of
notes. And I'm like, bro, if you ain't gonna take the time out to memorize it,
wow, you're talking people are still on the with
yeah,
having
they still
to
need-
reading.
Yeah,
The guy that won it didn't read it, did he?
yeah.
Oh,
No way. Really?
Yeah, I mean that's
Oh shit.
I wouldn't. I'm
But
not
he
gonna,
played the guitar.
He had some songs.
Well, okay.
So he had some
he's
original
like making up for it
music
over
songs?
here, like
People
I don't
like
know,
that
I don't
shit,
know.
but
Yeah.
like for me,
But they was quiet the whole time he played. Man, I ain't about to try to hate on this man's set, but
no, and it's not about hate. Just like I'm
you
wondering
can
what
be,
these.
you can be
I'm
honest.
just being
I wonder-
honest.
I-
He,
I'm
be
wondering-
he
honest.
cannot follow me at any paid show anywhere.
Yeah, it would be. He probably would. He bomb probably then. Huh?
But he did go up after me, but he went up after the next dude that went up after me and bombed. The dude that, unfortunately, the comic after me had to suffer the full blow. And then everybody else.
You shook the floor in that place, and then
Because they
somebody,
usually
No,
try
he
to
set a
make-
bar.
Yeah, I set a bar.
yeah, he
bar.
shook the floor in the place.
But me and another comedian that went before me had rowing ovations, full consistent laughter.
Yeah.
This guy had dead space.
that's it's rough when someone's professional comic goes on before you. I mean, you're
Dude.
Yeah, but a black person they won Wichita's funniest since Deonde and Lamont James, and that was before I started comedy.
yeah.
Is that real?
Really?
No shit.
And they tied together.
Well, how many?
They got a
how
2
many?
for 1.
How many multicultural judges are there? Are they all white dudes?
There you go.
Yeah. It's mostly an all-white crowd out there.
Yeah, well,
But I still do well with.
A good comic can do well in any. A good comic can do well in any crowd.
Like I didn't understand that crossover stuff, especially coming from here, because I've been doing all Pilgrim shows, and then when I started doing black shows, I had to travel.
Yeah.
To get them.
Where are you from originally?
Well, I'm from Michigan, but I've been here filing my taxes for 20 plus years. So
Really?
I'm from Wichita.
It is kind of like that though. Like I would say there are white clubs and black clubs for comedy.
Oh yeah,
because
100%.
And then there's
because
some
it's
clubs
white and black
where
comedy.
You get a mix.
Well, it was better at the old Looney Bin if you remember. There was a lot better crowd.
You got a mix, and it was.
I liked it better. I liked it better there. It was a much better crowd there.
You mean that like 21st? And
Yeah,
Woodlawn, 21st and Woodlawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot better crowd there.
That was when I went to back then.
Yeah, I honestly have only been in the new Looney Bins like
Looney
2 or 3
Bins,
times.
Well, I've been doing comedy, be 10 years in January, and this is my first year actually being booked by all the Looney Bins.
By all of them.
Are they? They're
where I'm
a
in-
franchise
it's a
everywhere.
chain, yeah.
No, it's not everywhere. It's only here, Oklahoma, and Arkansas.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just now hosting their circuit.
So what does that
Nice.
entail? Does that mean you're headlining, like going around being the host person, or hosting?
Means you can put a show together.
No, I'm just the dude that introduced the other 2 3 comedians.
Oh, nice. That's a nice gig.
It's getting me into a comedy circuit. I'm no, I ain't got to travel as far to go.
And the host gets a little bit of say. I mean, like you come up, you do a little bit.
Oh, I can set the tone.
Yeah, and then,
Yeah,
and
you
then
get
you
like-
bring the guy on.
You probably
then
get 5 minutes
do
to
a
start the
little
show, don't you?
I get 15 or so to start the show.
Yeah, that's
There you
plenty.
go.
Yeah, that's nice.
So it depends. Then it depends on the other comics. Like the first show, I do my 15, I do my time, and then if I see that the middle comic like to go over or the headliner like to go over, I try to accommodate for them, and I take shorter time because I'm a host. I ain't the man this show.
Well, yeah, you're just basically emceeing it for the most part. Yeah.
So and this is a club, so we got to set time and we got to do stuff professional, So
So are all-
bars, you can just.
Do what you want,
Man, until they tell you
Typically,
gotta get out, you can kick it.
Do all the Looney Bins, are they all in cahoots with each other? Or
Yes, they are. Was
Yeah.
owned by the same person. He just passed recently, RIP. The Looney Bin Oklahoma City just closed
Oh wow.
this year in
Oh, really?
October.
I hate to see comedy clubs close.
I mean, it's a lot closing, but it's a lot opening too.
Yeah, they'll
Really?
reopen again. They took it. They're one of the service industries that I knew was going to take a giant hit from COVID. Like we lost a lot of those little like hole in the wall comedy places.
Well,
That's what
and
even
music
the national
venues.
podcasts were talking about that.
And music venues too. It's entertainment in general took a huge hit just
Yeah.
as a chunk.
Definitely.
Well, I don't see how it could have here because
not here. It did not
I
as
did
bad
shows
here.
at the
Not as
Wave
bad.
during COVID.
Yeah, like it wasn't too bad. In the Republican
we
states,
rocked
it
over
wasn't too
Mike
bad.
We
Yeah.
did a Juneteenth show. As soon as they let us free at
Yeah.
the Wave, like it's
Yeah, it's-
me and
We
Black
rocked open
Soul,
mic straight through the
oh
thing,
God,
man.
Like,
And for the most part, almost every restaurant went to selling food out of the back of the
Yep.
place. And,
back in other people's trunk.
Yeah, they just fucking give you anything they want.
You get-
Pull up,
Black market
you ain't
McDonald's.
you ain't have to go grocery shopping no more. Like
pull the fuck
in the
up.
beginning
Yeah.
during COVID, it was just drug dealers, Uber Eats, and essential workers in the streets.
Yeah,
the
that's-
police wasn't even out.
Not
Yeah.
really.
I was like, I don't see
Well, they
It
weren't
wasn't
trying
gonna
to
pull you over.
They
No,
weren't
they
trying to
wasn't.
pull.
They
They weren't
wasn't
trying to
trying-
talk to nobody.
was it? This is the first time you get pulled over. Like, keep your window up.
No problem.
Jail.
No problem, because it smells like weed in this motherfucker.
Write a note.
That's some like the most pretentious shit. Like only like fucking rich white people could get away putting that note on.
Yeah.
The, shit.
Oh,
They
yeah.
pull me. They pull
Oh,
my
man.
fat
I
ass
know,
right out
bust
there.
my window.
Yeah, they would too. They pull my
Get
fat
your
ass.
bitch ass out.
Dude,
I got dreads, man. They pulled me right out.
I was on the way. I was on the way to here,
gonna lie.
driving down 13th. And
You're one of my inspirations to even do my dreads. I was like, if a pilgrim can get them, I know. I got enough black in me
Nah,
to
dude,
make these locks.
we go to the same dread lady, don't we? You still go to Janasia?
Yeah, but my girl does dreads up there now, so my girl
bet.
does my
Okay.
dreads.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Right on.
We got 3 people with dreads in here.
Yeah,
Even
well,
that Jared's got
at
dreads.
first, my other girl was working up there, and then she left us. So then my other girl had to go learn to do dreads, and now so she's up there.
Yeah. Well, if you're gonna learn, Janasia's the one.
Oh yeah,
What the fuck do you got to do? Is it like a lot of work?
Yeah.
Well, what you got to
Yeah,
do?
man. No, like everybody thinks it's this easy ass process. Like, oh, just don't watch it and it'll do it.
oh no,
No, man, that's not it.
I mean, that is kind of what people think.
well, they're wrong.
Just
They're wrong.
pack dirt in it and look
yeah,
at it real
God
mean.
damn.
As soon
No.
as small people said I was thin, and I was like, I'm gonna get this last hairdo I've been wanting since I was a kid. Since higher learning, when I saw the first white dude with dreads, I was like, I want those.
I always wanted dreads because I thought Zach De La Rocha's dreads on fucking Rage Against the Machine.
No, man, and I had a learning curve set of dreads where I learned what to do and what not to do.
Yeah.
You know, because I was listening to my friends who were hippies and did not know.
Yeah.
Right?
They didn't have dreads. They had mange.
Yeah. Basically, man.
I've
They
seen
had
that.
neglect.
Basically, right.
It's just like a knot. It's just like it's got its own.
There's something living in
Man.
there.
Oh, it is. You see-
Cakey.
there's a bird's nest or
That's-
two.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, I got
That's what I'm
good hair,
saying.
so it took me like a year and a half before they got along.
I have real thick curly hair, man.
So do I.
And so like
My shit's thinning, so I got his hair now.
it went quick.
It used to be your hair, and now I was like, yeah. When I took the ancestry test, I knew it was gonna say I was white. I was like, golly, I knew it. A good percent too. I was like, ooh, what?
All
I'll
right.
get 3.
What percent, man? What
Well,
you saying?
33.
Okay.
And then before the Kyrie thing, I had 1%, like it said, Jew and Jewish,
Yeah.
European, 1% each one of them. And then after that Kyrie thing, I'm 2% European Jew now. So
what Kyrie thing you talking about?
when he they was calling him anti-Semitic for sharing
He shared a book or a
Hebrew,
documentary.
Hebrew
Yeah.
to Negro or something. Negro to Hebrew
Oh
or something.
shit. Okay.
It was was it a documentary or was it a book? I can't remember.
It was a book that's now a documentary.
Yeah, he shared it. It
but
has some anti-Semitic views.
It pretty
in
much said the Holocaust was over exaggerated. Like
Oh no.
That's always a weird stand to make. I will tell you, as a writer, I'm not one. I feel like let's put that topic on the shelf. As far
I mean, he
as
could have
the
left
Holocaust
the numbers
didn't
alone.
exist.
If he just no, I guess no. He said he said it exists, but the numbers was exaggerated. I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
Come
I
on,
mean,
man.
I think it's probably they are exaggerated in the wrong way.
Yeah.
Because in
That's what I'm saying, like,
in
he was-
history,
and that's
people
what he
always
was
try to
saying,
cover
like,
up their
it's too
atrocities.
many, like-
they don't pump their numbers in history. They try to cover up their
Well,
atrocities.
when you get retributions, I'm pumping numbers.
Yeah, well, fair enough.
Yeah, it was a lot of us, and we're all related.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah,
I figure we're all related. Everybody gets, everybody.
And we are like we all
how I
got
feel,
to go.
man.
I go off energy.
right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So
that's the best.
I don't care what you look like. If your energy is full of shit, I'm out.
Bro, I feel like this, man.
Yeah, right.
Right now we're Americans, man. I have black ancestry. I have Native American
we're all
ancestry. I have like
Yeah.
I got a little bit of everything.
That's
man.
what makes
And
us
you know
great.
why?
Yeah, that's-
because the Pilgrims raped and pillaged.
we in America.
And
Rape was the primary objective.
what we didn't even realize we were doing is we brought over all those fucking diseases and killed off everybody
shit.
with a
I
bunch
ain't
of
gonna
fucking
lie, 'cause
diseases.
I looked at that asteroid map. I was like, yeah, no wonder I'm a sex addict. This motherfucker was fucking everybody.
Man.
I was like, bro, I'm Asian, I'm Jew, I'm Canterbury, I'm Nigerian, like this motherfucker was on a mission.
Well, you know they were raping and pillaging. They had a goddamn phrase for it: raping
Yeah.
and pillaging.
Yeah.
Like when do you use pillaging for any fucking thing else?
And like the great Patrice O'Neal said, they just threw pillaging on their own GP.
Yeah,
Like we just can't call it raping and raping.
yeah. We can't just call it straight rape. We can't call it raping
We
and
gotta
killing.
do something else.
Yeah, we gotta
What is stealing when we're also raping?
Yeah.
That's pillaging. I
Yeah,
think. Isn't
I
it?
mean,
They're
really,
like pedophilia. They're like, no,
You're never gonna-
no,
you-
that's
no.
When are you
kind
gonna
of
get-
like that.
Don't say that though.
Yeah, you can't say it.
when do you get the word pillaging in a sentence or phrase without raping?
It's either
Never.
piratey or Viking. You know,
Yeah.
it's like
You're either robbing, stealing,
Yeah, no one's
Nobody
like this
pillaged-
pillaging ass motherfucker.
unless there's a rape involved.
Yeah, it's always rape. And
I'm
it's always,
surprised
and
that's
it's
not
always on a
allowed
mass
now.
scale. It's like you don't rape and pillage one single person.
I'm surprised that's
We're
still
doing
not
whole
allowed.
village.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you raped her, but you took some stuff out the house, so you was pillaging.
Well, can I plead to the pillaging? I feel like it's a lesser offense.
You took
Imagine-
a souvenir of the rape. That's pillaging.
Imagine taking that to court, man. You are being charged with aggravated pillaging.
Sodomy and rape.
Oh man.
Yeah.
All right, I plead
That's
guilty
what
to
we
the
mean
mother,
by
too. I don't know what pillaging is.
I kind of want to do that
That'd
ancestry
be a
thing,
new
man.
person right now. I don't know what pillaging is. Give me the other two.
Do you still spit in the cup on those things? Is that how that works? You just or do you
the-
jam something in your ass and
The DNA thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a stool sample probably involved.
you just shit in a box and send it to them?
Yep, do that.
They're like, dude, all we needed you to do was to lick a fucking swab.
Whether they ask for it or not, I feel like you should. You know,
You,
here's
know,
a little
you always
extra.
want to be thorough when you're, if you're getting my family history, I want you to get it right. And if I have to shit in a box for you, I guess that's what we'll have to do.
No, man. So I never did that. My mom was really into genealogy. My whole
From the
family's
bottle?
Mormon. You know,
from the genies in the bottle.
yeah, exactly.
Genealogy.
The study of genies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, mom and grandma traced my shit way back to like Robert DeBruce and like way back. So I can tell you a whole bunch of it, but I'd still like to do that DNA.
That's Scottish. That's Scottish
ancestry shit.
That DNA test put me in a super depression. I was
really? Why?
He was 33% white, dude.
No, it wasn't even that. Like I knew I had some pilgrim in me. I didn't know how much because I sunburned.
That's the mark.
But I've never met my mama. So I was raised by this old pimp dude. And I was the only light-skinned kid. So, finally, I done tried to look for her. I done paid more. Like, I done hit Maury up, gave him the story. I done did all the little detectives. Spent thousands. Couldn't find her.
Still. So if Bam's mom's out there and you catch this podcast,
she's still owe me child support.
Yeah, a lot. She's looking for you still.
So, but no, I did the test, try to at least see who my mom would be related to. I'm thinking she dead by now, being the situation, lifestyle. I'm assuming she lived to just leave me with a 59-year-old pimp.
Right.
So I ain't had no childhood. Bam stands for born a man. I'm gonna get it by any means necessary, and I'm a badass motherfucker.
Well, and
that's what my daddy told.
And that was like his motto for you?
Yeah, my first name is his. My middle name is Bam. My last name is Gilmore. Facebook is my government name. Because somebody hacked Bam Gilmore and was posting gay stuff, and I had to snitch. First time I snitched in my life, I was like, look, that ain't me.
You misrepresenting some
shit. They're like,
shit
show me
bad.
the ID then. I had to get witnesses and shit.
No way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they finally banned that page.
I'm surprised Facebook was that thorough.
Yeah, that was like fucking 9 years ago.
I've never had like a duplicate, like someone fucking make up a weird page. So if you're out there, make up a weird page about Aaron Underwood.
They took my Facebook, my Yahoo,
my
LinkedIn at the time, all that shit.
They went after you.
Like they took that whole anything connected to my Yahoo,
and they just started posting twinks all over it.
Bro, they was posting dudes in bikinis and shit, and hitting all my friends,
all leathered up.
And I wasn't even in comedy at the time. Like
I think that's how I met you, man. Was those
that you were receiving? I was like, hey, you're like, this page looks good.
I like those pictures too.
This page looks great. Friend.
Yeah, so I had to snitch. Because people was hitting me like, hey, what's up with your Facebook? I'm like, what you talking about, bro? I don't be on social media. I'm out here pimping and selling dope. Like, nah, nigga, you on some gay shit. I'm like, what?
That ain't me.
Tried to log in and I couldn't, so I had one. I was like, nah, I got to snitch.
Oh, man.
Because I don't know shit about social media. That's why I suck at it now.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I learned a lot in the fucking last year.
Bro, I would be way further in comedy if my social media was popping.
And yeah, I mean, I've listened to a lot of the young kids, and they've got a lot of good ideas. So I've always tried to listen to them as much as you can. Anytime you try to post a link, make sure that you put it in the comments and not on the page, because if it's anything that draws away from the platform that you're on, it gets buried. So like, and I'll say this to any artist out there too, it's always been real good advice, and I've had a few artists tell us this. So like, if you post, like say you just post a fucking YouTube video, or you post a YouTube video of you, or a fucking song that you like, that is not a related platform to Facebook. So anything so if you have 5,000 fucking people that are on your page, maybe less than 1,000 are going to see it, because they're not going to want to drag them people away from their platform. So that's why you got to make these fucking clips so they can watch it right there.
I need a social media pimp.
You do, man.
Because I got my real life pimping down. That's why I ain't got no manager right now. Because I done had a few holler at me. I'm like, look, bro, this the deal. Anything you book me on, you get paid. Anything I book, don't ask me for shit.
That's fair enough.
If you can out pimp me in a year,
then you quit doing it. Yeah.
Then I quit booking my own shit. I give you all my contacts.
Right.
Yeah,
but if you can't out pimp me in a year, why I need you?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's a fair living contract to have with a manager. I feel like that's fair.
Especially since I'm getting it off word of mouth.
You telling me I need you?
Yeah, I need you.
You're saying I need you.
I have no social media presence.
Prove that.
Ain't nobody booking me because of my skits, reels, or none of this shit. Everybody booking me because somebody said
you're funny.
He's
consistently funny.
I've heard from everybody that's ever talked about you to me has said this guy's funny as fuck. So that's you're getting it from word of mouth, which is the best way to get it. But if you could,
that's the honest way to get it.
Yeah, it is. Well, that's the true way. So everybody knows it's true now. So if you could,
and this is why. Well, we done skipped over the answers, but this is why I do that this way. Because my first time in LA, I went to Hope's comedy little convention. This is the first time she invited males to her females only comedy convention.
Bet.
She gave you a showcase in front of all LA's
Nice.
top
That's a hell of a
people.
market there too.
I got to meet Tiffany before she blew up. Dick Greg, all these people through Hope done helped me. Shout outs to the OG, my girl. Even if I ever blow up, that's the first person I'm putting on.
Yeah, good.
Cause she's my first. I started in January. I went to her conference in April. Met all these people. Did my showcase. I did good, but didn't do the best I usually because I got drunk, nervous and stuff doing a big LA stage.
Well, I mean, you gotta have nerves. I bet that really brought out your like first time nerves again, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah.
Had me real pooty. Had my butthole tight.
Yeah. Well, can I go to the bathroom?
But I
real
still
quick?
did good enough to where I got picked up for my first tour and then got invited to my first Hollywood party.
Oh, that's tight.
And then I ain't know nobody, so I met comedians through the conference. So I was like, bet, we gonna go. Can I bring these guys? I met them. They cool. 5 dudes smoking on the way to the party. Can't smoke in the little rental because the driver who got the rental acting like a bitch.
Yeah, no, it is. I'll smoke out of
So
it.
as soon as we got out the rental, I was firing up. Boom, walking. I'm watching everything. I'm paranoid. I'm a project baby. I watch everything. So I see the dude at the door checking every dude, like not patting them down, giving them daps, grabbing dicks.
Like straight up, like sexual assault. I mean, that's
Literally,
what that
as soon as
is.
you
Man,
walk through the
Hollywood,
door,
bro.
how you doing? Boom, dick grab. I'm like, no way.
That's a weird move.
And I'm like, no way that's going on.
That's what,
So we walk a little closer. I'm like, yep, that's what's going on. So I'm like, hey, homies, y'all don't see that?
Yeah, dude. If someone's getting their package grabbed, everyone that's going in the door, I'm gonna notice that. I feel like.
I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna be the dick bringer. I got FOMO dicks with me. I'm like, look, y'all can take me back to my room. Y'all can come back and kick it, do the Hollywood heel shit. I'm not that infatuated.
Yeah, I
I
feel
ain't-
like
I ain't
was
got
there
the
no
entry
dick
fee.
grabbing
I
line?
don't need to be.
I ain't got the entry fee. Like, you just ain't gonna grab it. Like, at least ask permission or something. Like, I can't just walk in just off a dick
Yeah,
grab.
give me a pregame story to
Yeah,
why
like-
this is happening.
And then I don't want to go up there with the little dick and semi-chub dick and nothing. Like, I'm excited. Like, nah, I don't even know where my dick feeling right now. Like, you ain't about to arouse me for some gay activity I ain't
dude,
ready for.
just bring him the hardness right away. Just bring him the hardness right away.
Well, that's I mean, as the walk up, that's not always an option.
Yeah, especially when you're
Make it
scared and nervous.
I mean, not everybody can just go full tilt on a moment's notice, especially when you're in a dick
I
grabbing
know
line.
I
that's
didn't
your
know
party.
that. I didn't know that. I
yeah.
didn't know that people
Aaron
couldn't do that.
He was
shit.
like, hey, I got that 10 times over.
You
I
just
just be
can
like-
go from like fucking. You can go from 0 to midnight over and over again, like it's nothing.
It just
like,
take me
don't
about
worry.
45 seconds.
He's like, don't
About
worry, just
45
grab
seconds.
me. I got these other folk covered.
Shit, is
I'll
there
fan my legs out a little bit.
is there a different line that we can go in without, like where we just get like fucking maybe
Yeah,
a
but
shoulder
after
rub?
that, I haven't been to LA alone.
That's good advice.
Sounds like take your-
literally,
take your
I
pick.
bring any comic. I done been with David Cohen. I done been with Brandon Wynn, Deondae. I done been with a poet, Black Soul. Done been with me. I'd take anybody that's willing to go get the knowledge because they give you the game. Because what they teach you is the business side.
That's what we all need.
Yeah, for sure, especially from a
Like
big city.
they teach you all sides. Like Shang is an internet class. I knew about TikTok 4 years before it popped off.
Oh, really?
Like when it first came out, he's like, "This is the next big thing,"
And he
Oh,
was
and it
right.
still is. It's still.
and that
He
shit
was right.
blew the fuck up. Like he
took over
stays
Twitter.
on. He's the one that told us take people email it.
at shows.
names,
At
at
shows. That's it.
Yep.
So you can fucking log
I
them
ain't
into
gonna
your
give
shit.
away no game for everybody
Yeah.
for free. So
No,
yeah.
but that
We
was
have-
that was
we've-
old school.
we've
You
heard-
build
we've
up your
heard-
mailing
Like,
list.
but
Yeah,
it's
and
a
it's
lot
still-
of stuff that
that's
he
how
gives you
Dave-
game internet wise, and then you got the radio people, you got the voiceover people, you got the red carpet people, you got you got the lady that wrote the comedy Bible. There, you got. I got to meet the late David Arnold that passed. He gave us a punchline class how to. When you do your jokes, if you're working on them until this just mastered, always change, like emphasize different words, de-emphasize the word.
Yeah, see
Don't
what
never
works.
vernacularize that joke the same.
Yeah,
Until you get it.
Until
Until you
you
know what
know
it is.
It's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
That when I say, this louder or this softer, I get a different, like, always. So that's why I say I never do the same shit, because when I'm working on my shit, I might have to do more stage. I'm always
There's a lot of
practicing.
subtlety, man. It's performance art.
Yeah,
I
so-
think it's the hardest performance art in the world.
I would agree with you.
That's why there's so it's the smallest community of artists too in the world as well, in my opinion.
And the most
there's like
and still cliquish.
It is. There's like only like really maybe 1,000 traveling professional headlining comedians that make big money. There's not a ton of them.
I'd say less than that by far.
No, there's as many. There's more than you think. It's probably about
mostly white.
Yeah. But there's dudes that's been traveling around making money.
That's wild to me, though.
Bro, you don't understand how much. Like Cat Williams, you don't see him on TV, but he's making $500,000 a show.
Oh yeah, big bucks.
I love Cat Williams.
Kevin Hart's making more because he's producing, managing, doing all that.
And he does
so we starting down here and going up here? Is
like
that what
Dave
we're doing?
Chappelle
Like
makes
Cat
more because
Williams,
he's
Kevin
producing,
Hart,
managing, and doing all that. But like, it depends on the level. Like Tiffany Haddish at one point was making $150,000-$250,000 a show.
That's big bucks.
Wow.
These internet comedians is making, this is what pissed me off. They'll make $10,000 a show, and then after the show, they'll come do me like Wichita's Funniest. Like, why wasn't you headlining?
Well, and what's funny is a lot of them don't have a set. They just they don't have a real set. They have like
the few that
bits.
put the work in.
They
and
have like a
actually
bit.
studied and worked like DC and these Country Wayne and all these other that actually put the work in and knew the difference.
Yeah.
Man, they'd go up there and just rape the crowd. That's why some of them don't last that long. After you see them, they be like, we can't sell tickets. Now you're not the headliner. You're a feature. You're an opener. You're
you're
a
the
face.
Dude, you're just kind of the dude that helps the headliner sell tickets. Yeah. Because you're well known, and some of those dudes are real funny. There's like Kyle Dunnigan. You ever heard of that guy? He does that face over shit. Like he's real fucking funny with that. His stand up's not that fucking great. Like there's some dudes that are really fucking funny podcasters, but their stand up's not overly that fucking funny. And there's those dudes like, what was that big one? That was the internet dude, Bo Burnham. Yeah. Bo Burnham. And he could finally bring a show to the stage that was worth.
Because he put some work in.
He did. And he had some way to make it flow.
Mics, he actually like, okay, I can actually eat off this and make a career. Mm-hmm. Let me actually respect this motherfucker.
Right.
And you should, because fucking
some of them don't respect it. Like, bro, it's like anything you do, you got to put them hours in.
Man, John Lennon said it take 10,000 hours to master anything.
And that's why I be telling people, y'all be out here playing PlayStation. Like my 2K character is 99. Put me at the starting point guard.
Yeah.
Like, sir, have you been on a real court now? But my 2K character is 99. Did you not hear me, sir?
It don't translate. This shit don't translate.
Yeah, like, no, sir, this is not the same.
It's
like,
not the same,
what the fuck I just tell you?
What I just my whole family thinks I'm funny.
Yeah, exactly. My whole family thinks I can read.
Yeah.
Hey, you said open mics. Are there comedy open mics around?
Yeah, there's a lot of comedy.
There are. There's even a few places that are doing.
And I help create them.
Looney Bin has one, I believe.
Shamrock does one too.
Shamrock does.
Tuesday nights at Shamrock.
Is Barleycorn still doing it?
We got Kirby's. We got a lot. We got
Kirby's is like once a month.
We got Kirby's. Yeah, we do that. It's a food open mic. We get
free
food.
That's right.
We get free food. Megan and them been putting that on for some years.
Megan Welch.
Yeah,
amazing talent.
That's my girl. Like when I first started, the Looney Bin was open maybe a year, and then closed.
Oh shit! Really?
So yeah, but me going to that conference, they taught me how to create my own room. Megan, Aaron High, Eli Graves, all the OGs, Lamont, Jeremy Rush, everybody that's been in the game over 10 years. I tell you, the first open mics after the Looney Bin closed, that was outside of Barleycorns, because they set that up years before I got there.
Yeah, there.
That was the next open mic after Looney Bin. Him, Biggs, P. Worthy, all them set that up.
All right.
The OGs. But I had a fucking open mic at fucking Club G's, strip club.
Oh, down there on Harry.
Oh, you talking about with the pink sign?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's GG's now.
Yeah,
it was, but
like
it was
Harry
Club
and
G's when I
Harry
was
in the
doing,
river, like
bro,
a little bit east of the river there.
Was,
on the,
you know too. Then
well, I work for the city, so I drove up and down Harry every fucking day. I drove up and down Harry every goddamn day.
We're doing an open mic, bro.
All right, down there.
Yeah,
with titties out.
Bro, we'll sit there and get
allegedly.
This is how I pitched it to her. Because one, I used to own it when it was Woody's.
No shit.
Because I was a pimp back in the day. And then
so you had your strip club back in the day?
Yeah, back in the day. There was one, like I used to.
I would have visited Uncle Bam's. I would have visited
from a
your
white
strip club.
dude that used to own the strip club up the street on Harry's. Right before you go under that bridge, before you get to Rock Road. what was that shit called? Sensations.
Oh,
I don't know that one.
No, you're talking about like.
Oh, right there at
you on
by
Harry?
the church
It was
is
like,
on the other.
It was like down there. Like if you're going towards that bridge on Harry.
It's on East Harry.
Yeah, before you go into the turnpike. Before you go into the turnpike.
Right before you go into the strip. Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Allegedly.
Well, I know where everything is in this town. I worked for the city for 15 years.
And do my thing out of there. But I used to co-own Airport Annie's and Lady Marmalades.
So, Bam, the multi-strip club owning professional comedian.
Well, now I don't do nothing. Like I'm polygamous now, but I'm not a pimp.
But that's it.
Yeah, I keep multiple women.
How you? Actually, I can't make one happy. How you making that work?
Well, that's your problem.
Well, fuck, explain it to me.
I'm a pleaser. You know, that's why I got my teeth detachable.
Well, it's all come full circle.
Yeah, because if I was a selfish individual, I could have spent all my money to make them permanent. And then that rose came out, and I was like, I'll be damned.
So you got like self covers on your pillows and stuff. You're real people pleaser.
Like if this was I'm a Cancer, bro. According to the homie, I'm like a Libra moon, a Scorpio sun.
There's a whole bunch of that shit. Every planet
I don't believe in any of that
bro,
shit.
I didn't know.
Every planet got a thing.
I didn't believe in it neither until
pretty vague
a
shit.
motherfucker told me my life off of my shit. I was like, so because I was born at this time on this date, I was destined to have a fucked up life. Nigga,
Maybe.
Fuck you.
I think there's
Maybe.
more. I think there's more to what your name is than what your sign is. I think
no, back to that shit.
I
bro.
wonder about that shit too.
nameology is really. I think it really. You rarely do you meet a person that doesn't fit their name.
bro.
Dude, I got a whole
And
documentary.
that's why I don't go
planned
by
on
my
that
first
shit.
name. And come to find out, that's not my fucking name or my last.
Yeah, because you're
Bam
not sure.
is literally
The only real
is-
name you got.
For real, because when I did the ancestry that little shit to find my mama,
We should do that on air next.
We
Like,
should.
sometime.
I'm in. I'm
I'd
down.
be into
to
it.
come to find out the motherfucker I'm named after ain't even my daddy.
Oh hell.
You're not.
The whole person I built my whole pimp gangster life after,
Well, he's not your biological daddy, but he's your father.
that motherfucker died when I was 5.
Oh well, shit. You didn't get along with him, did you?
Bro, but I ain't learned to read or write until I was 8, but I knew the price of pussy. My math is amazing. I was in college math in high school.
Well, so did you just take over
And I
for him
took
when he
all
died?
English classes my senior year.
Did you just take right over for him when he passed
No,
away?
bro. I left Michigan. I came here.
Oh, that's
like,
good.
but when I
It
go
sounds
back,
like you got out of a bad situation. and Came
but
to
when
here.
I went back home, like, come to find out, they still talk about the man I'm named after.
You're-
Well, that's my daddy, bro. I ain't
Yes,
gonna lie.
yeah, you should
That's
say
my
that.
nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
He
That's
just-
my guy.
He doesn't. Your daddy doesn't have to be your biological father.
I spent half my life trying to die to get to it.
Yeah.
And that's what hurt me. Because when I found out he was my daddy, I was like, so how'd you even get me?
Yeah.
You buy me? You owe me? Like,
Yeah,
you
or
know,
maybe he just took on the responsibility because
Like,
he needed him.
that's not that type of dude, my dude.
You'd be surprised people step up. He might not have stepped up and
He
been
let
the
it-
father you needed, but he might have stepped up and gave
I
you a
don't
place
think
to
it had
live.
shit to do with it. He loved that pussy.
Maybe he
was
got
hoping
some
that
money.
bitch came back.
Or maybe he got some money too.
From my stories I've heard,
Maybe he got some cash.
my mama has some good pussy.
Oh, so he was just waiting around hoping to get another
On
piece.
God, he was like, she gonna come back get this baby.
And he died. And he died before.
And then he died, and then my family lived off the Social Security that I got off of it.
Oh well,
Damn,
shit.
man.
That's
Because
your
I
dad.
ain't know I got Social Security till they cut me off, and I was on my own since 15.
And you were supposed to be getting that money
shit.
still. Yeah, you should have been getting that cash, right?
Racks.
Yeah. Fuck.
That's why I wonder why everybody I live with, we go from apartments to owning shit.
For sure.
Free money.
So I always love to ask this question to comedians. How do you go about your writing process, and how long before you start? I know you're probably always working on new material, so that's always kind of a silly question. But like, how do you go about writing new material? Do you just wait till you come up with something fucking funny in a room? Do you sit down the fucking morning and write it out on paper? Like, what do you?
What
what's
is your definition of writing? Pen and paper?
not always.
What
any
gets
kind.
it into your routine?
I think it's
Talking to people, strangers.
You run through an idea, just like you bring it up in conversation. And then
I think
Yeah,
typing,
like,
writing.
right now, I worked on my life story with y'all
yeah,
because I
Yeah.
want to work that
I
into
feel
my
you.
comedy.
I feel you.
Yeah, you could fucking write a book. I think
Everybody tells me that, bro.
you should. It would be an
Everybody.
interesting
But I
fucking
don't-
book.
What part of I learned how I knew the price of pussy before my ABCs, nigga.
It was shit before you knew your real actual name.
Right. Well, there's a bit of that.
Why you think I don't write jokes? I got 4 movies in my head. I got over 300 skits.
Do you ever?
I just don't have a team to help me build this.
Do you record your voice?
I've been telling you this how long, Aaron? Since Barleycorns?
Yeah, dude.
I ain't been ready. I'm still building the studio, bro.
Okay,
we thought we had it.
I thought we had it.
We thought we had it. Some shit fell through.
Like
we're trying to
Kevin
build.
Page want to do one of my movies. I got a movie called The Traveling Lighters.
I love Kevin, man.
Like, bro, I got shit.
He's a pretty good videographer too. I've seen some of his stuff. I think him and Owen together would make some magical shit. On personally,
like, and that's all I'm about is build. Like, I'm all about building my Adam Sandler and Will Ferrell team.
Yeah, I mean, we were so close to being able to offer. Like I don't want to speak for him, but I'm passionate about. They were so close to having everything we wanted there, and we're starting to rebuild it again.
The closest to a black team I want is a Dave Chappelle.
Oh, Dave!
Because Chris Rock's team didn't even avoid him to get slapped.
No,
Dave Chappelle's team beat the shit out of that motherfucker.
Oh, you remember when that dude rushed Dave Chappelle?
Yeah, he got his ass. His arm was from a different set.
They fucked up Dave Chappelle fucking boxes. So he ain't a motherfucker you want to rush, really.
But it's about the Wanda Sykes, all these people that everybody was there for Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Nobody stood up for this man. I want a team that will ride for me. That I don't care if I'm the main face or not. I'll be the you can do it till I get an animal. Yeah. I play my position. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to be the funniest in the room. I don't want to be. If I'm the funniest in the room, then I need to change my friends. If I'm the smartest in the room, I need to change my friends.
Yes, always. Because you ain't learning nothing. Now we're not learning nothing.
I always have to be around people.
I don't need to be in my echo chamber.
I don't want
you need to be in your echo chamber, man. Everyone telling you you're great.
Mutual friendships and relationships now. I'm about to be 40 years old. And I done catered to too many grown, worthless motherfuckers.
And I'm going to say it like this, too. I want a cross-cultural team.
Exactly.
Like somebody that can tell me some shit I don't know. I told you that. Yeah. I need people in my circle that tell me some shit I don't know.
And those who don't know but believe in energy, how about a person with a diamond of energy walk in the room pissed off and they say what you can do, cut the tension with a knife.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Man.
So if you don't believe in energy, your frequency is set wrong.
Well, it's 100%. If you're not picking up on people's energy, what in the fuck are you doing in a room? For real. And it's like that asshole that's in a car or in the
up is angry shit and he's mad. Like you set wrong.
Yeah. And that can change the whole dynamic of a room. And who wants that in their fucking system? Like when that kind of energy comes into a room, you'll see me walk right out the fucking back door. Yep. Like I don't want to deal with that shit anymore.
As soon as it gets like hostile,
well, I will try first and foremost to change that energy.
And they ain't got nothing to do with me. I can see it across the room.
Me too.
I ain't even putting my energy in it, man.
Well, you like me, we see everything in a room.
Oh God,
I can't.
Paranoid.
Well, the thing is I can't help but see that you and your girlfriend is mad at each other today. Like I can feel that shit from a block away. So
that's the whole point of energy.
Yeah, so it's not fun.
That's what
sometimes.
Christianity and our religion tell you: always have your armor, because once you go off energy, you get both.
Yeah.
And if you can't, neglect the negative when you see it in the room, it's gonna put it on you. Next thing you know, you in a gang brawl, and you don't even know who the fuck started.
Yeah,
man. Yeah.
Or you like us and you're smart enough to leave.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You just kind of
walk out.
You just distance yourself from
it's
it.
Not that fun.
Or
here.
it's even on a.
I don't need to be involved.
Or it's even on a simpler level. You just that dude makes the whole room shitty.
Yeah,
it's just that you just and people that are doing that. Let this be a word to wise you. When you come in with that energy, you fuck the whole
energy
room up.
vultures.
You fuck the whole
vampires. I call them.
Yeah, it's a vampires. They be sucking
just
that off you.
It's the vampire.
And they in that for some reason that real dickish like fucking vibe like radiates through a room like a goddamn cancer.
Man, you ever see that SNL sketch?
All white athletes in high school.
Dude, I was a bro. I was a fucking bro. Dude, I look back on.
That's how you know it. He's like, I was coming over me like the Holy Ghost. He was like, I gotta leave. I'm about to streak.
I luckily had a very smart father that put me into. I was good at athletics, so it got me high up in athletics quickly. So I was exposed to more people of culture really quickly because I was real good at football.
Yeah.
I played for the Bulldog. I played 3 years of Pee Wee football for the Bulldogs, and
your dad knew to put you on a good team.
Yeah, I was only. Well, I was good. They put me with the. I went to the Jayhawks team and was hurting kids.
Oh yeah,
I was hurt. I was too big. I was just mowing kids under. So I had to actually go where the competition was. Like, and if you were good at basketball or baseball,
and that's what a smart parent here and does.
Yeah.
Back then.
Well, they couldn't
now
let me.
you got camps and
They couldn't just
coaches.
let me run over these fucking kids and
Participation
hurt these
trophies.
Yeah,
kids.
you could just get a hug.
I started out. My first year of playing football was with the Bulldogs. I was the only white kid on the team. We practiced at Northeast Magnet High School, right there by Lynette Water.
That open field.
Yeah, right in that open nasty ass field.
Yeah.
Wasn't not a football
Nothing.
equipment in sight.
Not even chalk lines.
Not well.
They had cones.
I played O.B. Bohannon
He's a
was my
peripheral.
coach. O.B. Bohannon was and Charlie Knox was the coach. He was the coach 1 year younger than us, and
When I was first started football here, the coach was the Bulldogs and the Bulldogs was the coach.
Yeah, they went through a lot of years where it was like that. They were the two best teams, and then the Tigers
I moved
came
back
around.
to Michigan, and then when I came back, I was already past that level. Because I left. Like, I went to 4 different high schools in 3 different states.
That's a ride. There's a book right there. That's a book right there.
Lettered every year.
You played sports at all of them too.
Yeah, I lettered
wow.
my freshman year in Muskegon, Michigan. My sophomore year at Lawrence High. My junior year at High School. My senior year at D. Queen, Arkansas.
So you bounced around a lot in your teenage
Twice
years.
been an orphan.
Yeah, shit.
I got passed like a blunt.
Yeah, a little bit. Not even left always.
But I moved out at 15. The only reason I went to Arkansas from here because I was on a run, and I still wanted to graduate.
Would you have some warrants or something?
Man,
no, wait, allegedly.
yeah.
Allegedly, what happened was.
Well, I beat that case, but yeah.
The statute of limitations
Yeah,
just
that's
went
why
up.
I'm not good at social media because the street nigga in me be like, don't bring your camera out. That's evidence.
That's me. I'm the same way still
The
too.
comedian in me be like, we're not doing nothing illegal. I was like, whatever, nigga.
All right. So for the lack of social media, man, tell us where you coming up. Tell us where your shows are coming.
No, just in the next few weeks. No, tomorrow I'll be at the Looney Bin, November 30th.
This will be passed.
This will be a week
Yeah.
behind.
So
Okay,
anything
yeah.
after next Thursday.
Okay, the 10th I'm in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Nice.
Headlining there. I'm bringing somebody, and then I'm gonna be the 15th. I am at Simply Soul at Simply Sangria
All right.
over here off Cleveland and 2nd Street.
I haven't heard of that location.
Yeah, it's a poetry music show they do that Scott Victor does. He's been
Excellent.
doing it for over a year now.
Oh well, that sounds cool.
Black Soul host.
We like him. He
that
did
dude.
our show.
That's my brother.
Yeah, I love the man. He was a great episode.
good.
Get back and look at that episode if you haven't seen it.
Yeah,
Absolute
that's my bro.
absolute fabulous
that's
episode.
my conscious side.
And forgive me for being so damn drunk on
My
that
other
episode.
half-
Oh, he
Lyrics
was.
and
Yeah, well,
laughs.
just stop it with about 10 minutes left.
He was the lyrics part.
Stop it there.
And I was the last part of Lyrics and Laughs that we ran at Barleycorn. That's how I met Aaron
Yep.
over all those years. And then the 24th, I have some coming up on 13th and Oliver. I have to get the venue and location. 25th, I'll be at Tulsa Comedy Club in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And we'll put all these on. If you got
You
flyers,
send it to us. Send it to
do
us.
you have
man. We'll
flyers
pop it
for
up.
all these?
Not all of them just yet. I got some of them. And
Well,
then
I'll put you in our Facebook.
I'll be hosting
our
Tulsa
Facebook stuff.
Looney Bin Comedy Club in January. I don't have. I got the dates, but I ain't got them memorized yet.
Yeah,
That's
well,
right.
like I said, everything that he said, we'll put running out on our Facebook page, and we'll also put it on
Yeah.
the clips for our shows coming up.
Yeah, I'm putting work in.
We have a Facebook guest thread that we have on Messenger that I'll add you to after
You'll
this.
see it shortly.
Yeah, you'll see it shortly, and just put them in there,
I'ma add.
or you can even get an email from him and email them to him.
Yeah, I
even, too,
check
as well.
emails, all that shit. I'll be
Because
on
we'll
my
pimp
game,
your
but I
flyers,
suck.
man. We'll pimp your flyers, man. But and what?
You should be receiving a crow.
Yeah, I mean, all
I answer you thirstily, but then pretend like I'm not.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean we're all thirsty. That's just how it is. I'm always in.
Not as thirsty as this guy.
Yeah, this guy's been on some.
Seemed like he came to with you last Halloween.
Yeah, he
era.
did. Yeah, he did.
Well, he certainly learned the position.
That's how you start a gay zombie.
Yeah, I know, right? See, now we're not getting eaten. We're getting jumped on our backs and
Yeah,
butt fucked by these zombies.
Yeah. They say
Dude,
brains and they
You gotta
trying to
stop.
give us head.
You got yeah. They're like luring you into dark corners with
I know I
movie
exceeded
tickets and
y'all
shit.
time. I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Shit, we ain't never. Jesus.
All right. So how do we find you, man? You got the social medias? You got a website? Got anything?
It's Roy Bam Gilmore on Facebook. That's my real page.
Yeah, follow him on that.
Fan
You find
page
out all
is
the stuff.
Uncle Bam. Everything else is Uncle Bam 24. It's all
Uncle
simple.
Bam 24.
Yeah,
Uncle Bam 24.
I'm too real for life, and I'm gonna keep it 2400.
I love it.
Oh yeah, man. Well, I think we're gonna wrap this episode up. 34 in the bank.
34 in the bank. Thanks for doing this.
Man, thank
yeah.
you for having me.
Yeah, dude.
Man,
I'm
thank
sorry
you,
for
bro.
raping y'all time.
No, you're perfect.
you're good.
I showed
man.
up late, and then I made them stay late.
No, shit. You made
Nah,
this
you're
job. You
all right.
made it easy,
You're
and
all
we're done by 6:30 like we wanted to be.
Allegedly.
After hours at the Monica House. Hey, another
Man,
big.
y'all support these individuals.
Yeah, hey, and another
Man,
big-
support Bam, bro.
Support Bam, and from what I've
You
heard,
talk about one of my favorite comedians.
from
in
what I've
town
heard,
right
one of the
now.
funniest local comedians in town.
Well, no, he ain't even local now. He's regional. He's nationwide.
I'm nationwide, from California to Maine, and every state in
Well,
between.
he could be a fucking Mr.
Yeah,
Hey, and cheers to that. And we're out on that. Roll the
Man,
fucking
thank y'all.
run
roll
that fucking
show.
theme song.